What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, as you know, I've been talking about Jasmycoin for a little bit now. I've talked about it in the past when it was at a lower circulating supply. Now that they added all of the total supply or a lot of the total supply in here, I do think that it has a decent amount of potential, right? A decent amount of growth potential from where it is at the lows to where it can go to some of the highs. Um, and with everything that, the use case behind it and the popularity that's starting to grow within this position, it could be something that really takes off, while some others believe that, it may have just been a rug pull. But like I said in plenty of videos on my NFA channel, I don't believe this was a rug pull. I believe it was just a heavily diluted position, which you have seen in the past. You know, positions that add all of the supply throughout time and then all of a sudden start to show strength based on the use cases that they do have. And I wanted to go through a little bit of a prediction, right? Because we see price predictions that are created all the time by different, news sources or analysts or whatever, right? So I wanted to go through a little bit of prediction, understand my prediction as well as their prediction. And their prediction brings in a lot of different factors into history, or history into play. But my prediction is based off of the future potential than just looking at what history was. A lot of times when you look at the stock market, history dictates what the future will bring. For the crypto market, it seems like history does dictate the movement, but understanding the potential in it based on the use case and based on crypto in general is a different story. So, guys, if you could, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. If you guys want to go and buy some of these crypto coins, I'm not sure if you can buy it on KuCoin, but I do have a link for KuCoin down below. I also have a link for crypto.com down below if you want to use any of those referral links. But anyways, Jasmycoin currently, as of the time of recording this, which is 7 o'clock a.m., I don't know when it will post, but 7 o'clock a.m., we're looking at about 0.005 cents, right? Basically a half a cent. Now it did grow from where I invested in at. I invested at 0.005 flat. So it's up 0.0000278 out of every coin, right? For me. But you can see here the market cap and the price is up by 1%, but the market cap is at a $244 million market cap, which does show a lot of potential from that point. Fully diluted, 263 million. Volume, you're looking at $36.2 million in volume, so definitely having a little bit of volume. And again, the circulating supply, we're seeing 93% of the supply that is out there compared to where it was previously before they introduced everything. Now, if you look at all history, you're seeing how this has fallen, and people would say, hey, you know what? It's a rug pull because, it pulled back so hard. This shows me dilution, right? If it's a rug pull, it goes up, comes right back down. That's it, right? You don't see any type of holding. You don't see any type of strength, anything like that. This went up, came down a little bit. You obviously saw the large increase and then the amount of people that were like, look, I got to get my profit out of this because it moved up so fast from $1.30 all the way up to $4. Of course, people are going to take profit, right? That's over 100%, 200% there. You're looking at a massive percentage gain. So it's dropping down after that, drops down to about a level of $1.50 or something, or $1.70. I saw it at these points and I saw the circulating supply, and that's what really drove me away. And I was like, once they add all of that in there, that's when I will make that move. So they started to add all of that in there, and you can see how the market cap started to increase there. It got up to a $1.2 billion market cap, and that was in November. And obviously in November, you saw it at a level of 21 cents versus a level of $4. Now this has remained flat around 1 cent or less than 1 cent for quite some time. They have introduced the full supply, and now recently you've seen this make a little bit of a move from a lower market cap where we were seeing this at a $20 million market cap all the way up to a 100 or $200 million market cap with the dilution. So not only did it get diluted, but it increased by the market cap and held at those market caps. So the point that I do want to make is that this is not 100% risk free, because if you look at this and how it was at 20 or $18 million market cap, understand that that dilution impacted the overall market cap to grow, but didn't really change the price a hell of a lot. The price did increase, but it didn't really change the price a hell of a lot. So you saw this increase 20 to $200 million market cap there, $200+ million market cap. So understand that it could possibly come back down before it increases to all-time highs, which might not be a bad thing because it would open our eyes to more Jasmycoin at whatever the low actually is. Now, if we actually see the low price over the last month, we're going to see 0.002. So 20% of a penny. At this point, you would be at basically double your money where we are today from where it was at its low point. And if it gets to a level of a penny, you're literally looking at a 5x return from that point. So people that invested there are making a decent amount of money from it. But let's get into what their predictions are, right? If you go into what Changely blog, they go through a bunch of predictions, basically going through, I think, multiple years here. But if you scroll down, they're giving it like the most conservative look possible, where you can see, in 2023, they expect it really only to rise up to a level of 0.006 or 0.007. But then when you get into 2024, you're looking at 0.008. It finally gets to a level of a penny at the end of the year. I think that this will reach a penny well before that, but they're being very conservative on what they're looking at here, right? Because you're still looking at a penny as you go into 2025. Then when you go into 2026, you're looking at 2 cents. You're looking at 3 cents when you go into 2027, 2028. You're looking at 4 or 5 cents. 2029, you're looking at 7 or 8 cents. And obviously goes from there and it starts to grow and you see it up 14, 15 cents, 20 cents, 25 cents, all those levels. So by December year 2032, they have it at 26 cents. So that would be 10 years to gain those levels, which would be a 26x from a penny. Or if you're looking at from where it is right now, you would be looking at a 52x over that period of time, which is great to see over 10 years to see 52 times what you invested into the position. But I definitely see that happening well before that all transpires. They're not bringing into account the utility. They're not bringing into account the bull markets within crypto. I don't understand where they're even coming from with this, because it seems like they're just taking history and just applying it here, when we know that all of the supply is added. We know that they're getting a stronger and stronger use case per day, a stronger amount of holders per day. So in my opinion, I feel like this is going to be worth a hell of a lot more. I feel like by the end of 2023, we should see this in the form of multiple cents, right? Back up to a $1 billion market cap, to say the least, right? A $1 billion market cap would be a 4x from here. So it would be a 2 cent price by the end of this year. That's what I'm thinking will happen. However, I think it could go a lot further depending how strong the bull market is. But either way, gaining a 4x return in a matter of a number of months or a full year is still good. It's still great for some people. Right? If I invested $250 and I gain a 4x return, that's $1,000. Right? I would love to see it grow a lot more, but it depends. If it comes back before it ends up going up, I probably will find a way to invest more to hold maybe 1 million Jasmycoin, or 100,000 or 200,000 Jasmycoin. Currently, I have, again, 250 invested, which is at an increase. I think it's up probably about $10 or something. But I'm happy with where it is. And I think that their predictions are just very, very conservative, and it could be a hell of a lot more. So be prepared for what this could be. I'm not saying you invest the whole boat into there. I'm saying that it's always wise to find a position that you believe in, that you research a little bit more, dip your toe in the water and see what it could be. You saw what happened with Terra Luna Classic. I dipped my toe in the water when I wanted to dip my foot in the water, but I dipped my toe in the water, ended up coming out with a $30,000 gain off of I basically dipped my toenail in the water. Just seeing $43 that I invested into a position and turned it into 30,000. That's the type of positions that you want to see here. And this may be one of those, depending how the bull market goes, and how the rest of the supply also gets impacted or introduced in there. So anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think about Jasmycoin. This is a second video that I made on here. First video did pretty well, so I decided to make a second video to see what people really truly think about it, all the comments, and if people believe that it would be worth a lot more than they think. So anyways, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, check out some of those links for the referrals down below for the exchanges, which is KuCoin and crypto.com. I also have a Weeble exchange if you want to check out that. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.